Roger, Captain. That's a good copy. We will be putting out an urgent marine information broadcast on your behalf. Request you stand by on channel 16.
This piece of equipment could save your life. Well, folks, good evening and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'd like to talk about marine handheld radios. Why you'd want one, which radio to get, and then how to use it. Right off the bat, I'd like to tell you the four main reasons for getting a marine radio. First is safety. When you're out on the water and you need to call for help, need to send a distress call and SOS, the radio is the first thing you should reach for. Second is convenience. Ability to talk to lock masters and bridge masters, to open up locks, to tell them that you're out there waiting. This is how you communicate with those facility managers. The third reason would be for weather alerts. This radio has built-in weather channel alerts that will alert you to a severe weather phenomena coming up behind you that you may not be able to see, but it's in your area. And then lastly, a simple communication between different jet skiers, and I'm going to show you some examples of those.
Roger, Captain. That's a good copy. We will be putting out an urgent marine information broadcast on your behalf. Request you stand by on channel 16. Roger, Captain. That's a good copy. Stand by.
And I'm listening to the Coast Guard get information for a medical emergency, but they're offshore, so I'm not hearing the distressed vessel. I'm just hearing the Coast Guard. They must be in the Gulf, which is quite a distance from here, so it's a powerful radio. Franklin Lock on the Blue personal watercraft. We're transiting all the way to the East Coast. To the best of your knowledge, are all the locks functioning and operational today?
Sir, they're all operating.
St. Lucie Lock, St. Lucie Lock. This is on the Blue personal watercraft +1 requesting westbound passage to the lock.
Hey, Captain, I'm about to drop this chamber. Stand by with that green light. We'll bring both you guys up on your port side.
Roger, copy.
Fort Mayaca Lock. Fort Mayaca Lock. You have two personal watercraft requesting passage to the west. This is Fort Mayaca Lock, Captain. Wait for a green light. You'll be able to come in on either one. And I'll thank you, sir.
Man, great job, Danny! You're the man. It's like you're a dispatcher. This is a unique swing bridge that pivots on a central axis. The bridge master, she told us to go right on through even though it was still closing, so that was pretty cool. Very cool.
Heat index values up to 110 in the afternoon.
We just need Danny to survive and it's going to be a success.
We can't really go out and rescue him without getting stuck again ourselves. I know.
Danny, this is on the Blue. Do you copy? Danny, this is on the Blue. Do you copy?
Where you get?
Do you have Seadoo?
No, I don't have Seadoo. I don't know what the hell I could do.
You know, I had to really fight to get it out. I was following Scott down this very shallow channel. It got to about a foot deep. He couldn't see that all he was kicking up was mud and sticks, so I called him on the radio multiple times to get him to stop, which he did right around that corner. Since I'm going to be doing this demo inside most of the time, I wanted to step outside and show you how the GPS will query the satellites and give you a GPS location, so you could provide that GPS location of where you're at on your jet ski to the Coast Guard or to another ship trying to come to you. It's acquiring, and there you go, latitude and longitude. And it's also going to give you the exact time based off satellite time. And another great thing about this radio is that it's waterproof and it floats. So we'll scoop it up. By golly, it's still working. You can make radio calls while you're floating in the water. So the radio I've been carrying for 2 years is a standard Verizon HXX90. I paid about $199 for it off of Amazon in 2020. And I see, looking at Amazon now, It's anywhere from $250 to $300. If you don't want to spend that much on a portable marine transceiver, you might want to make sure that you at least get a radio with the features that you do need, and maybe this video will help you point those out. I picked the standard Verizon HX890 because its parent company is Yaesu Radio, and Yaesu Radio has a decades-long presence in amateur radio, commercial radio, and makes some of the finest grade radios in the world. The radio comes with the radio itself, with a charging base. It's a battery pack operated lithium battery. You can also get a AA adapter for it, but I would stick with lithium. And it comes with a belt clip and a cordage. And I use a little beaner, and I attach it to my vest at all times. Because if I go off the ski at high speeds and I'm in the water, I want this to be attached to me. All right, so that's what you get if you buy the standard Verizon HX890. Let's take a look at some of its features now. Okay then, let's go from easy to hard. First, let's talk about just simple communications. The most frequent calling frequency is channel 9. That's pretty standard for a lot of marinas, bridges, locks. So it's easily moved to channel 9, and it's called a calling frequency. If you're having an emergency, it's channel 16. And on this radio, you have a button that you can press, this red button right here, that whatever frequency you're on, you can press the red button to go right to distress, and it'll toggle between that distress channel and your other channel that you were on. If you were talking jet ski to jet ski, all you do is go up to 69, which is pleasure boating. So channel 69, 71, and 72 are pleasure boating and ship to ship. And that's when you can make your call out to the other jet ski. So that's easy. It's just press to talk, transmit at 6 watts, and use it like a walkie-talkie. The other thing I wanted to show you is the weather. You'll see the options down here below in the screen. So you simply hit the weather.
And Saturday, mostly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-90s. Heat index values up to 110 in the afternoon.
Whoa. So not only can you get the forecast, you can also get weather alerts there. Oh, I also should mention that you can also get FM radio. So again, simple communications. You'll probably use channel 9 the most. And you can call other jet skiers or other boats on channel 9 as well. Now, for safety. As I showed you in that other clip, if we were outside, your GPS location would be there. On the startup of this radio, you saw a number MMSI. Let's go back to that. And when I power on the radio, you're going to see my MMSI. It's a 9-digit number, and it's used for marine transceivers capable of using digital selective calling. And most modern boats out on open water have this system. You get the MSI number from US Boats. I got mine. It's $25 lifetime. It's registered with the FCC and the United States Coast Guard. Once you enter it into your radio, it's always there. It's right there, MMSI number. What that allows you to do is to send distress calls using this radio that already identifies who you are and your GPS location. And that could save you a ton of time and effort, and especially if you're in distress or if you're injured and not able to make the radio call. This allows you to make a digital distress call. And how you do that is you simply turn it over, open up this thing, and press that orange button. And what that's going to do is send a digital distress call to every boater in the United States Coast Guard within range of your signal. You're a vessel in need of assistance and your exact location. It also has the built-in strobe. Now the key thing about carrying a marine radio is you have to carry it. Now, if you want a marine radio and you don't want to spend $200 to $300, look on Amazon. So that's probably the majority of things that we need to cover on this radio. If I've left you with a question in your mind, ask me your question in the comments section, and I will do my best to answer it. I really do believe that this is one piece of equipment that should be with you on every trip. Okay, that's a wrap on the video on why you'd want a marine radio, why you want this marine radio, and then how to use it. As always, we appreciate all your likes and subscribes. Thank you for checking in with us on this channel, and everyone have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, that's a wrap on the video for the Standard Horizons HX890. And how to use it. Yeah. What it means. Blah, blah, blah.
Man overboard.